And developing this afternoon, the former assistant principal at Richneck Elementary School in Newport News, Ebony Parker, in court just a few hours ago. A special grand jury report accuses her of ignoring multiple warnings of a 6-year-old having a gun at school that led to a teacher being shot. News 3 reporter Kelsey Jones is live with us this afternoon. And Kelsey, you were inside the courtroom and also just heard from the Commonwealth's attorney. Bring us up to speed.
Yeah, hey Jen. Well, the courtroom process lasted for less than 10 minutes. Ebony Parker was with her lawyer as the judge told her that she could face up to 40 years in prison if she's found guilty of the charges against her, which is 8 counts of child neglect. And shortly after that was over, I went across the street. The Newport News Commonwealth's attorney held a meeting, and he said the main message is that children and staff should be safely protected in our schools. Now, our newsroom learned through a special grand jury report that Ebony Parker, the former assistant principal at Richneck Elementary School, had multiple staff members warn her that a 6-year-old had a gun. January 6th of 2023, the day of the shooting, Zwerner went to the assistant principal's office to tell her her student was in a violent mood. In the report, it claims Parker ignored Zwerner. On top of that, documents say Parker dismissed other staff members who tried to warn her the 6-year-old had a gun. Parker allegedly did not allow the boy to be searched, although school policy allows school leaders to search a child if there is a reasonable suspicion to do so. The special grand jury that looked into this shooting used those nuggets and several other factors to charge Parker criminally for reckless care of a child. Not to mention, the report lists the school's district lack of security measures. This includes huge gaps in security that the Commonwealth's attorney discussed. And in the media conference held by the Commonwealth's attorney, he says January 6th should have never happened.
Is that the safety of children and staff and administrators should be taken seriously. That is incumbent upon all of us to look at systems and make sure that they are safe. You know, people say that children are our future, and that's certainly true. And parents send their children to school, and the last thing they should be thinking about is my kid going to come home? That should never be a factor. And so we do everything in our power to ensure that it's not.
He also added that the Richneck investigation is still ongoing, so potentially more people could be charged. And he says the 3 main takeaways from this report is what happened, why did it happen, and what can take place so this will never happen again. For now, live in Newport News, I'm Kelsey Jones, News 3.